Il faut dire qu'il faut être précis pour pouvoir entrer en contact avec la Station spatiale internationale qui circule au-dessus de nos têtes.
L'ISS vole à 28 000 km/h, elle est à 400 km et donc le cercle de visibilité a un rayon de 2600 km à peu près. Ça veut dire que pour nous, l'ISS se lève et se couche 10 minutes après.
Oscar November 4, Bravo Alpha Foxtrot, have you loud and clear now, over. Owen, so up here, if we went by natural light, we orbit the Earth. And use the lighting inside the station to kind of control our circadian rhythm, over.
This is Fariat. What was your motivation to become an astronaut? Over.
Farhat, I decided I wanted to become an astronaut when I was in elementary school. I had done a book report on Valentina Tereshkova, the first woman in space. And then as I got older, I just researched more and more what different astronauts do and was really excited about exploration. Over. Just with the naked eye looking out the windows, we can't see things as detailed as plastics, but in terms of air pollution, sometimes we can see some smog over areas, but we also have several experiments on the outside of Space Station that look at that with different sensors. Over. Alexander, the ISS maintains its orbit using thrusters mounted on the Russian segment, and every now and then we'll do a reboost to keep us at the appropriate orbit. Over. Aaron, it was incredible taking off. Initially, the liftoff was much smoother than I thought on the first stage, but then once we cut off the first stage and switched to the second stage, which is a single rocket, that was much more shaky. Over. The first time I was out in space, first I was really excited about floating. It felt like dreams I had had as a child. And then it was also a bit disorienting because you can see things, you can enter a module from any different direction and it looks completely different. Over. Nils, I think exploration is something I've always been excited and interested about. And as I learned more about, astronauts and what they do and the International Space Station and now our future plans to go to the moon, it's just always been something very exciting for me. Over. Coming in a bit broken, but we have basically the structure of the space station helps protect us from radiation, and also there are certain areas that are built up a little bit more, for example, our crew quarters and where we normally choose to dine. Those parts are built up with more materials to protect us from radiation. Over. Still coming in a bit broken, but I've not been able to see the Tesla in space, unfortunately, but we have seen some other satellites and various things out the windows. Over. I think you asked about the requirements to be an astronaut. You have to be very physically fit. It can be a physically demanding job, especially doing spacewalks. You have to be a bit of a jack of all trades, able to do technical things, but also probably most importantly, you have to be able to work as a team and get along with people, because you can't just go outside if you're not getting along with your crewmates. Over. Well, we actually don't do laundry on board the ISS. We actually get a new package of clothing every 2 weeks. We open up a new package with new shirts, and our pants we wear for a month straight, so we don't do laundry up here. Over. I think probably the most incredible thing I've seen, and it still amazes me every single time I look out the window, is our beautiful planet. You look out and you see darkness, and then you see Earth, and it's just like a beacon of beauty and light. And second to that is probably the International Space Station itself. It's just a marvel to look at what we've constructed in space. Over.
C'était pas facile la communication.
C'était stressant, vraiment stressant. Parce qu'on n'était pas sûr s'il pouvait, par exemple, répondre, l'astronaute pouvait répondre à l'appel. Du coup, c'était vraiment stressant.
J'étais très stressée, mais ça s'est super bien passé. Malheureusement, il n'y avait pas toutes les questions qui ont pu être posées à l'astronaute. Mais c'était vraiment chouette en tout cas.
Vu l'étroitesse du créneau possible pour contacter l'ISS, tous les élèves n'ont pas pu poser leurs questions. Mais l'expérience reste enrichissante.